Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Thursday, March 19th, 2015. Here in the Lynn-Body-Mind, it's me, Charles. My friend Fernando is in the Jamie-Body-Mind, and we have been working to do what is ours to do in all dimensions right now to trigger the awakening right now. Our intention is to continue with that, and with that, it begins.
And we're back in that workroom with the group we were working with yesterday, that group of planets of this galaxy in this physical dimension.
Yes, it has the sense that we've shown up late.
Yes, that's true. Everyone's looking up from their tables and turning toward the door.
Right.
That's true.
So we're supposed to get this vortex going. It does look as though there's some angels here, and
that's true.
They've been kind of hanging out waiting for us, and
that's true.
Don't look all that pleased.
No.
About being kept waiting.
That's true.
So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. We can do better. We can do better. We're living multidimensionally, and it takes more coordination than you might think.
Right, that's true.
So we're sorry about that. We can do better.
That's true.
So speaking to the rest of the angels who are here, we come to see that there is an awful lot that we can do to help the planets we're affiliated with.
That's
and
true.
That no one else seems to be able to do. This seems to be our work to do. And we have learned this, here are the game films, from a small experiment that was being carried out by a scientist of our planet. He created an alternate reality, an entire alternate reality.
That's true.
And a lot of things were learned as a result of that experiment. We're still harvesting nuggets of information from it that are very helpful. But one nugget we've harvested is how much angels can be of service to help in the time of the awakening. And as a matter of fact, it seems to be part of our own soul contracts. All angels everywhere seem to share this.
It's true.
This is part of the gig of being an angel, is when it's the time of the awakening, both before the awakening, during the awakening, and during the stabilization process that follows an awakening.
That's true.
We have big roles to do. All the rest of the time, maybe not so much.
That's
but
true.
During that time, that crucial time, that could be why we are in fact associated with the planet, is for that in and of itself.
That's true.
So we've also learned that this trick of creating vortices seems to be something that is for angels to do.
That's true.
That we have natural gifts with, using this stiff wing technique that we're modeling right now is a really quick way to get it going. There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, and getting a whole group of your angel friends to do this with you is very helpful.
That's true.
To stand around the planet that you support, that you are affiliated with, and use your wings like this can get a vortex going very effectively. And what the vortex does is take away that which is unhelpful, whatever is being released and outgassed during the process of awakening, takes it up so that it can be converted into clean, fresh energy, which comes down the outside, creating a toroidal spin,
That's true.
which can then be sucked up, etc.
That's true.
And this creates another potential source of alternative energy.
Yeah, I see heads
energy.
nodding.
We have to get that toroidal spin going, and it isn't very strong in any of our planets, so I'm not recommending that we disrupt our current efforts on harvesting or harnessing
That's true.
the centrifugal force of a galaxy. I'm not suggesting we change our focus. I'm not. That seems
That's true.
To be what we're supposed to be working on.
That's true.
However, we angels need to be doing our part at the planetary level, because what we're actually trying to do is get our planets to wake up, the sentient presences, the sentient life forms on our planets, to inspire them to awaken. and to support them in their process of awakening. And this is something that no one else really seems to be able to do nearly as well as we can.
That's true.
And it doesn't seem to be on anybody else's soul plan, as best we can tell.
No, that's true.
You know what else is missing from this meeting are the nature realms presences of the planets. True. Where are your nature realms representatives?
It's like...
Again, we have the
What?
This is something else that we learned from that failed, quote-unquote, experiment of Stan the Scientist, that working with the nature realms, enlisting the nature realms in the process of awakening is almost essential.
That's true.
So we would invite all of you planetary presences to bring with you your nature realms representatives to the next meeting. And neither of us are nature realms representatives, but it's possible we can get a member of the teeny weeny team awakening to join us. It's possible. We don't know. That's up to wiser minds than ours. We're not the ones who make those decisions.
That's true.
But if that's not possible, there'll be some other way. We can show you game films, if nothing else, of how the nature realms representatives can help. So far, the planetary presences, my story is that their heads are nodding. They can see how helpful it is to have us working with the angels and sharing what we learned in our experiment.
That's true.
It wasn't our experiment. Sharing what was learned in the experiment conducted on our world, Planet Saskatch.
That's true.
And that it's possible that there will be something equally valuable when we share what we learned about working with the nature realms.
That's true. Whoosh. That's true.
Right now we can just work the energy connecting the nature realms through the planet to the angelic realms. Whoosh! It really gets that toroidal spin going. Sorry. Up the center,
down the outside.
Think of it like two opposing fire hoses, one that shoots up the middle, really high up, and one that shoots down the exterior, going way far down.
That's true.
And if you don't want to think of it in terms of fluid flow, hydraulics, you can think of it in terms of electron flow, electromagnetic force fields, and that's probably how we would actually go about harnessing the energy, is through the electromagnetic force field.
That's true.
So friends, we need to be at least 1,000 times longer than we are wide, at least 1,000 times longer, and to do this at the level of the galaxy, since that seems to be our assignment in terms of collaborative process. And we can see how I don't even think we're taller than we are wide as a galaxy right now.
No, not as a galaxy. No.
Not as a galaxy, so we've got a long way to go. We can do better. To spin the toroid of the galaxy to get it longer, taller than it is wide. Get this galaxy to shrink in, not get flat. This will, of course, increase the spin of the galaxy, increase the centrifugal force, and that's what we're getting ready to work together to harvest. So just pump it up, we'll have more to harvest.
That is true.
Or it'll be easier for us to harvest if there'll be some benefit in the process. Whether it increases the actual amount, I don't know, but I do know it's what we're supposed to do, and that it will serve the process.
That's true. Feeling that toroid starting to even out.
Yes, it does feel like it's homogenizing.
That's true.
Stretching longer, taller, deeper into truth below, higher into truth above.
That's true.
Letting the energy run truth to truth. Step. And friends, there's one other point that's being highlighted right now, something else that was learned during that failed quote-unquote experiment, is about working with the oneness chakra to increase our awareness that there's only one of us here, no matter at what level we're relating to life, this is still true. We can be relating to it subatomically. There's only one of us here. We can be relating to it at the level of the galaxy, as we're attempting to do right now. And we discover there's still only one of us here. And this awareness comes when we begin to work with our oneness chakras. Now, there are multiple ways of working with them. At first, we just try to get them to wake up. We have to love them a little bit, get the channels, the intuitive channels that are affiliated with the oneness chakra to look up, rather than just digging inside for what's in it for me. We look up. What is actually needed? What does the situation actually call for?
That's true.
But then once that awakening begins at the oneness chakra, to start to gently pull on it in this way, which helps to which begins the process of interweaving our own energy with the rest of the energy of that which surrounds us. So if the assignment is to work collaboratively as a galaxy, we could, for example, all face toward the galactic central axis and begin to work our oneness chakras. Now, they have to be awakened. I see some people who have just that concrete wall look. Step by step we get there, but there are others whose oneness chakras are dimpled. They look a little softer. So to pull on the front of the chakra with the intention to create a toroidal spin through the chakra itself is helpful, and we discover that this tends to interweave our energies with the energies of the rest of whatever the collaborative group is, in this case the galaxy, and it will create a sense of oneness, camaraderie, collaboration, that which is the assignment, if I have it right. And that bearded guy is nodding. Garth, yes, is nodding. We hold the space with the vortex, work the oneness chakra. We all have to do that part, and we can all help channel the messages that are coming to us from above. But we each have strengths and weaknesses, and to play to our strengths while attempting to compensate for the weaknesses or make the weaknesses not as weak.
Right, that's true.
To exercise those weaknesses into oblivion.
That's true.
Until we have only strengths. We have enough to live the lives we've come here to live. We are enough to be who our souls want us to be. We can fulfill our sacred vows. We can complete our soul contracts. We can do it.
It's true.
We can do it. So to not ignore the fact that all of our angelic soul contracts, correct me if I'm wrong, it doesn't seem to be any different here.
No.
All of our angelic soul contracts say trigger the awakening, no matter what anyone else does or doesn't do. Yours, show me yours. They all seem to say the same thing.
It's true.
This is our gig. We prepare for eons, and then we do it. And it can take a while, depending on how quickly our planets awaken.
It's true.
And then we have to help stabilize. All of that can take a while. And then if you like the boring parts that come afterward, you can stick around for them. But Fernando and I, we like the thrill of the awakening opportunity.
That's true.
So we turn our planets over to people who like a smoother ride, and we move on to the next opportunity for challenge and growth. And we hope that you bring with you the nature realms representatives, 1 or 2 per planet.
That's true.
Drawing the focus to the intersection of this time future chakra and vertical channels. And here we go. All right. You folks enjoy your meeting. Sayonara.
It's been a pleasure.
Arrivederci.